Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be undecorating for Halloween and cleaning and getting ready to put up my Christmas decor for this year. So if you guys are interested in watching, let's just get right into the video. So I'm currently here in my room. It is the day after Halloween, and I have decided that I want to start taking down my Halloween decor, packing it up, and getting my room ready to put up Christmas decor for this year. So if you guys do watch my videos, and if you've watched for a while, you know that Halloween is my favorite holiday, and it is the day after Halloween, and I am so sad to be taking down my Halloween decorations for this year, but I do want to go ahead and put my Christmas decor up in the next day or so. So I figured I would get ready and take you guys along and share with you guys the process that I go through every year. However, this year I'm going to be doing things a little bit different. I do have a movie on TV right now, so I like to keep a movie on while I'm like undecorating and cleaning and stuff like that. But I do have some brown bags right here, and I also have some white tissue paper. So this year I'm going to be wrapping up a lot of the glass and breakable items in tissue paper. In previous years I have wrapped my items up in that like paper that they give you at like Home Goods and stuff like that. But that paper does like rip and it's hard to manipulate and work with. So I decided to pick up some tissue paper. This is just white tissue paper. I prefer the white just so I can see the items a little bit better through it. So I am going to go ahead and wrap my items up in tissue paper this year instead of that like brownish tannish colored paper that they give at like Home Goods and stuff like that when you buy like ceramics. So I'm going to wrap my items in this. I've already tried it with a few other items because I did start taking down Halloween stuff a couple of days ago just because I have so much stuff up, and I did use white tissue paper, and you are somewhat able to see the items through the white, and that is why I picked up white again. I also saw online that white is the best rather than like other colors, just because sometimes like the other colors do transfer onto the decor and stuff like that. So I didn't want that to happen, so I just picked up white. These are Hallmark tissues. There's 35 sheets in each, and I got 2. So I have those, and then I have the paper bags. So what I usually do is I wrap the items up and then put them in paper bags and then bring them down to like the tubs where I put the items in the tubs. I just like to transfer them with the paper bags just because I have a bad back and I can't really lift like the tubs anymore, like up and down stairs. So I will like be putting the stuff in bags and making multiple trips just to save my back a little bit, because I did have a lot of back problems like a couple months ago. So that is how I usually work. And before I like just take one item off and like wrap it up in tissue paper, I like to kind of clear all the surfaces off, put everything on in like the bed, and then start wrapping from there, so I can kind of organize stuff in the bags based on like what it is. So like for example, like the haunted houses, like they're all gonna go in like one tub, and like the pumpkins are going to go in another tub. I just do that so for the next couple of years, like when you go to take stuff out, you know where stuff is and you don't have like stuff all over the place, like pumpkins here and pumpkins there. They're all just in one tub. So that is how I like to like organize my decor. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that again this year, because I feel like it worked out pretty nicely last year, and I was able to find this stuff when I was taking it out to decorate for this year. So that is how I'm going to roll. Once I have everything kind of put away, I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning with like some like spray and like stuff like that, just to wipe down the surfaces, because I have had this stuff up for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and take you guys along for the journey. And then I think in the next part I'm going to go ahead and start putting up my like Christmas decor and stuff like that. And I know this was such like a long-winded thing, but I wanted to really explain to you guys how I work and how, like what works well for me. If you guys struggle to organize like any of your decor, this method definitely works the best for me and definitely saves my back, so I don't have to like lug stuff like tubs up and down these stairs. So I just pushed you guys a little bit further back so you guys could see like all the stuff. But like I said, I just go ahead and like I start putting everything on the bed just so I can see like all the stuff that I have to wrap. And this is like my least favorite part, is like wrapping the stuff and putting it away, because it does like take so much time. And another thing that I like forgot to mention that's pretty important is like all the like battery operated items, like these trees. I take all the batteries out and then I use them for other decorations, because I've heard that like if you leave like the batteries in these things, they will kind of like ruin the decor over time. Like they like not melt, but like they do something weird and like it ruins the decorations. So I'd like rather just like take them out, and it like helps like the decor like last a little bit longer, because I know that I've like left batteries in something before and like the batteries like started like oozing all over the item. So I feel like that could happen like to all of this stuff if you like don't take it out. So I recommend that. I know it's like annoying to have to take all the stuff, but it also like makes the batteries and like the decor last longer. But this is definitely like my least favorite part, just because I feel like this is like the most like overwhelming, just because there is so much stuff right now. So I'm just gonna try to put it all on the bed, and then I like put the paper bags on the ground, and I kind of start like putting like different categories of stuff like in the bags, if that makes sense. So I might not have enough room for everything, but I'm gonna like try my best to like get all of the stuff down. And this process like usually like takes a couple of hours. So I like to have like a movie on in the background. And it is pretty like dusty, because I've had this stuff up for like quite some time. So I feel like this is like the best time to like wipe all your surfaces down. So I do have a lot more decor and other pieces, but I'm just going to start wrapping this stuff because I didn't realize how much stuff like I actually had up there. So I'm going to start like organizing the stuff and wrapping it. And I will just like fast forward a little bit so you guys don't get like too bored. So I'm taking the batteries out of these like trees that I got this year, and look at the white on the battery. This is why I take all my batteries out of my decor, because this sometimes can happen. I think this is the second decoration this has happened to. Like, I'll have to throw this battery away, obviously, but like this is why I take it out, so like I don't like open my decorations next year and it's just like all over the tubs, like all over like all the decor. So I'm gonna take this out, throw it away, and like clean this up. But like it's just like all over this piece, so I'm like hoping that I can get all the stuff off of it. So now that I have a majority of the Halloween stuff put away, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the batteries that I took out of the decorations in a little bag, and then start wiping down the surfaces of the room to get ready to bring in the new Christmas decor that I'm going to be putting up for this year. And I'm going to wipe down the mirror as well. I use Windex and I feel like it works good enough for the mirror. It's very dusty. And I try to go like in up and down motions. So if there's any streaks, they're all just like up and down and they're not like all over the place or anything. So like using some of this like multi-surface Windex, I'm gonna just like wipe down everything, because there is like quite a bit of dust, and I just use it like a white rag. And there is like so much glitter here because of all the glittery like trees and like houses that I used this year, so I just want to make sure everything is like gone so I can just put down my Christmas decor. And I feel like the top of this birdhouse gets the dirtiest because it's a little bit tall for me to reach, so I feel like I don't get around to this too often. But I'm just gonna peel back the tape that I had holding up that little garland so it doesn't completely ruin it. There's some on this side. And I just do the same thing, and I just spray it with like some Windex. There's just so much black glitter on this from those bottle brush trees that I got this year at home. There's just some like residue from like the tape, so I just kind of like spray it. Hi everyone, so it is the next day and I figured I'd come on here and update you guys just a little bit. So yesterday I put like all of the Halloween stuff away. It just took so long. I feel like every time I go to put stuff away, like I like always have to make more space because I accumulate like more stuff every year. But I thought I had enough bins, but I ended up working it out, so I like put all the Halloween stuff away, and then I started bringing out my Christmas stuff in bags. So how I work is like similar to how I put stuff away. So like what I do is I like take out all, like pull out all my Christmas bins, and then I take these same paper bags and just like load up the paper bags with a few items, and then bring the paper bags up and down the stairs just so I don't have to lug like all the bins. So I was doing that last night. It got pretty late, so I figured I would just update you guys today in the morning time. So I'm here, as you guys can see, like over here, I started putting some ornaments on my Christmas tree. So I was doing that last night. You guys saw me cleaning. I think that was the last you saw. So I did go ahead and put up all my Christmas items, which I will show you guys in like the next part, just because I think this video will be a little bit long. So I went ahead and put up all of my Christmas decor, cleaned. Today I need to vacuum, and also I want to put up the 3 set of trees that I got at Walmart. So I want to put those up and I want to decorate those today. So that and vacuuming is on the list. And then in the next video, I will take you guys around and share with you guys all of the Christmas decor that I have up for this year. So I just brought this in from the car. This is the holiday time set of 3 flocked Christmas trees with galvanized pots. I shared this with you guys in one of my previous videos. So it just comes with 3 trees right here. There's a 3-foot tree, a 4-foot tree, and a 5-foot tree. And they come in these little like galvanized pots. And they are flocked. And the set of 3 was $49. I know they have another one that's similar that's a little bit cheaper, but it's 2 trees and it comes in like a wood like basket type of thing. But I ended up going for this one just because I liked the look of these galvanized pots a little bit better than that bright red wood like box that the other one had. So I brought this in the house and I'm going to set it up today. I'm thinking I'm going to try to find some string lights if these don't have any lights on them, and then put a couple of ornaments on them just to make them a little bit more pretty. I haven't opened this box yet, so I'm hoping that they aren't like too skinny. I know they're going to be a little bit skinny, but I'm hoping that they are a little bit more like thick than like what I think they are. So I'm going to tear this open and then set these guys up. So these are what the trees look like. I just put them over here near the window. As you can see, there's like a smaller one. Then this is the largest one, and then that's the medium-sized one. And they're pretty easy to set up. I just need to go ahead and fluff them out. But if you guys are interested in getting these for yourself, definitely keep in mind that like this flocking, this white stuff, gets absolutely everywhere. And so I have to vacuum anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but just keep that in mind. I'm hoping that these fluff out pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then share with you guys what it looks like before I go ahead and decorate these. So I finished fluffing out the trees, and this is just what they look like right here. So I think they fluffed out pretty well. They're still like skinny, but that's just how they're meant to be. And like I said, there's like one of each size, which is nice. And then like the little like buckets they come with are, there's like a small one, a medium one, and a large one, depending on like the size tree. And then there's like a little like weighted piece of like cement or something in there, but honestly it's still a little bit like flimsy. Like when I touch it, like the tree moves, so I feel like there could be like we put something else in there. But otherwise I love how they look, and I'm gonna go ahead and like start decorating these trees and hopefully find some battery operated lights to put on them, just because I think putting lights on them and then lighting them up at night could be really pretty. So I found these little ornament sets that I picked up at TJ Maxx a bunch of years ago. I have 2 packs of these and they're the same colors. So I think I'm going to use these on the trees, as well as some bows that I have left over from my large tree. I think I'm going to put a bow on the top of like each tree, kind of like a tree topper, since I don't think I have any more like small tree toppers, and then put these on, and then hopefully I can find some string lights. If not, I might have to go to Target really quick and see if they have any like small battery operated packs, because I feel like that would be the easiest to light up. But this is a good deal. It's $7.99 from TJ Maxx, and there's just like a bunch of ornaments in there, and I just love the colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and use those. I also have a bunch of leftover like red and gold little balls, and I also have some small silver balls in there. So I think I might go ahead and put some of these on too, if I feel like the other ones aren't like enough for the 3 trees. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on a movie and decorate my trees. This is what the trees look like all decorated. I haven't gone to find Christmas lights yet, but I just figured I would share with you guys what like the ornaments look like on the trees. And I did end up using the 2 packs of ornaments that I had, and they are shatterproof ornaments if you guys are interested. I'm assuming like Home Goods and TJ Maxx and stuff still like sell these, and especially now during the holidays and it's early enough to be able to get your hands on a similar pack like this. I know in previous years when I've gone to look at ornaments at Home Goods and stuff, they had similar packages of mini ornaments, but they were just like different colors. And I also just decided to put bows on the tops of all the trees. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to find some battery operated lights to wrap around these trees. Hi everyone, so it's the next day and I just got back from Target. I went in to get a couple of like Christmas items to finish out like my decor, like some missing areas, and I had to check out the Halloween section, of course, and I did find a couple of things that I wanted to share with you guys that were on sale from the Halloween section. So the first thing I picked up was this wreath. This wreath is originally I think $20. And this wreath rang up for $2, which I thought the stuff was only like 30% off or something. But I guess it was like 90% off. The next couple of items that I got from the Halloween section were these right here. These are originally $10, and I got 2 packs of these. These are like 6-foot garlands, and I figured I could use these on like my Halloween tree next year because I want to do a Halloween tree, so I figured I'd get them while they were on clearance. So I found 2 packs, so I got 2 packs, but honestly if they had another one I probably would have gotten it just in case, but they're both 6 feet. And these rang up 90% as well. And then the one item that I had trouble with was to get to the register was this one right here. So this is originally $10 as well. And as you can see, it's like from their Halloween. But this wasn't ringing up on sale. And I was asking the lady about it because it was like on the same shelf as these ones. And she thought they were 50% off, so she gave this to me for $5, which that's fine. Like, I don't think it was really 90% off right now anyways, but for some reason all this other stuff was 90% off. So she gave this one to me 50% off, and then she took an additional 50% off these, so I only ended up paying 50 cents for these 2, and then I just paid $2 for these. But I'm excited that I have these because I had gotten one similar to this from the Target dollar spot, like a white one, but I had to throw it out because it got tangled up in some Halloween lights and I couldn't untangle it for the life of me, so I had to get rid of them. So I'm happy that I have this one and I got it for $5. I wish I had gotten it for 90% off like the rest of these stuff, but it was asking me if there was like a sign, and there were honestly like no signs to say like what the percentage was, and I didn't want to tell her 90% off if it really wasn't and they just like made a mistake with this other stuff. But I'm still happy that I found this, and honestly like the rest of this stuff was like just like Halloween costumes and stuff like that, so I was like lucky that I was able to find some like really good stuff. And honestly, it's like a couple of days after Halloween, so I figured I wouldn't find anything at all, but I'm thinking I might check another Target in the next like day or so. But the stuff that I went in for, I will show you guys quickly. So I went in for like a smaller garland. This is like a Wonder Shop garland, and this one is 5 feet in length and it's $10. They had like longer ones, but I thought that this would be the right size because I'm planning to put a garland here, and the other ones I think were like 9 or 12 feet, and I figured that was way too long. So I just went ahead and got this one. They also had like a gold version, but I liked this one. And I also think they have one that's not flocked if you guys don't like the flocking. I don't think I saw like a non-flocked one at my store. So I went ahead and I got that. And the real reason why I went in there were for these like next items. So I did go ahead and pick up the Wonder Shop battery operated lights. These are the warm white LED dewdrop lights, and these are the gold wire ones, and they're not the twinkling ones. So I like went ahead and I got like 3 packs of these, and what I noticed is they have these same exact ones, but they have a copper wire. And I don't know like what the difference is really between the gold and the copper. I feel like it's like similar, but I went ahead and got gold because I think I needed 3, and then the copper ones, they only had 2 packs of them left, so I just got like all matching ones. So I'm gonna like put those on like those smaller trees that I was setting up the other day. I'm hoping they're long enough, but whatever. They were the only like type that were like battery operated. Oh, actually I did get a 4th one. So I did get 4 gold ones. So the copper ones, there was only 3, and I needed 4 because I wanted to get one to wrap around this garland right here. And then I got 2 packs of these bows. So I got a couple of these packs last year, and I have them on my tree, and I also have some on my small trees, but I figured I'd get a few more because I like to like put them on the birdhouses and stuff like that. So I figured I'd get 2 packages, and these are just velvet bows, and they're $5. So that's everything that I picked up at Target today. I'm so excited about this like Halloween stuff being 90% off, especially these, because this is like kind of expensive for what it is. So I'm happy that I got them for 50 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and put these up and then get some batteries for these and put these around those trees. So I went ahead and I wrapped the lights around the trees. So the 9-foot the 9-foot lights, I think it was slightly like too long for like the smaller one, and I think it was like the perfect size for this one right here. And then this one I kind of had to pull it tight. So if you guys are interested in decorating trees like this or something, like you might want to double up on lights here if you really like lights on, like a lot of lights. So I would double up on the tall one. But otherwise, the other 2 were perfect with like 1. And then the last one here, I decided to wrap around the garland. So the garland just was like flocked, and it's like a little bit bare. And then I just went ahead and put the lights on it. I'm thinking I might want to like glue or wrap around different little ornaments, but I'm still deciding on that. I was about to buy some more ornaments at the store, but I decided against it for now, and I'm going to see if that's what I want to do. But I'm thinking to put silver, black, white, and red maybe if I do ornaments on here. But definitely let me know in the comments down below if you put ornaments on your garland. I just figured I might do it because it's a little bit sparse. The other garlands they had were way too thick for like my TV stand, and like would really be covering the TV, I think. So I went ahead and got this one. But definitely let me know if you put ornaments on your garland. Like I said before, I did go ahead and buy more red bows. I'm also debating if I want to put red bows all over these trees like I do with my like big tree. So definitely let me know about that as well. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. And with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Bye everybody.